Unit 2, Lesson 1. In this lesson, we will talk about the electric lamp. The electric lamp represents a constant source of light that is clear, bright, and free from smoke, vapor, and odor. The old human used candle, fire, and oil lamp. All of those sources of light produce smoke and maybe smells or other, so those sources of light were not clear. But the electric lamp is clear and will give us more bright or more light. We will talk about the electric lamp in this lesson, as we said, and we will talk about most popular kind of electric lamp. What's the electric lamp, Miss Rosha? It's just a tool. Electric lamps are tools that convert or change electric energy into light energy. There are many types of electric lamps, but as we said, we will talk about the most popular electric lamp or most common electric lamp. Light bulbs and fluorescent lamps. This is the light bulb. It's called light bulb because the glass of this lamp take bulb shape. And this called fluorescent lamp. In our daily life, this kind of lamp is called neon, but it's just a common name. This light lamp doesn't have or doesn't contain any neon at all, any neon gas at all. It contains another kind of gas, and we will talk about it inshallah. Firstly, we will talk about the light bulb. Thomas Alva Edison is an American inventor who invented the light bulb. I use the light bulb in many places. I use it for lighting houses, car light, that's Miss Rasha inside the car light from the light bulb, the kind of this electric lamp. Yes, this kind of electric lamp, which called the light bulb. You can see there is a small light bulb inside the light of your car or your father's car. Torch also, inside the torch there is a light bulb. What's the structure of the light bulb? This is the light bulb. It consists of glass bulb, so it's called light bulb due to the shape or the shape of glass bulb. It takes a bulb shape. Inside this glass there is an argon. What's the argon? It's inert gas. Inert gas, that means lifeless gas. This gas doesn't burn and doesn't help in burning also. It's an active gas. It's called argon gas. Also, inside this glass bulb, there is the most important part, which called tungsten filament. What's the filament? Filament is a very thin coil made up of metal. In the light bulb, this metal called tungsten. We didn't use iron, we didn't use coil, didn't use lead. We use tungsten, and there is a reason for using the tungsten. So inside this bulb there is a tungsten filament. Tungsten filament. This tungsten filament related or connect with copper and lead wire. Copper wire and lead wire to connect this tungsten filament to the electricity. Through what? Through the base. At the end or at the bottom of this image, you can organize the base of the light bulb. This base connect with piece of lead. So the light bulb consists of tungsten filament, glass bulb, base of light bulb. Inside the glass bulb there is an argon gas, which is inert gas, this lifeless gas, and this tungsten also connects with copper and lead wire. Can you observe the tungsten? It's a very thin coil made up of tungsten. Can you observe the filament? Yes, filament is very thin wire coil, a coiled wire, very thin, made up of tungsten, and tungsten is kind of metal. This tungsten connects with two wire, copper and lead wires, connect with the base, and the tungsten filament and the copper wire and lead wire, all of them inside a bulb, glass bulb. Inside this glass bulb there is a gas, this gas called argon gas. What's the structure of light? Let's talk about each one. Firstly, we will talk about the filament. Ms. Rasha said it's a coiled thin wire that is made up of tungsten. It's connected with copper and lead wires that are connected to the base of the lamp. Give reason the filament is made up of tungsten. Why we didn't make it from iron or coal? Because it has a high melting point. Tungsten is metal, has high melting point. It will not melt on a very high temperature. So that prevents the melting of the filament at high temperature, as we said. What's the function of the filament? Why there is a filament? The filament heats up and emits light. Heats up and emits light, produce light, shine, when the electric current passes through it. What's the function of copper and lead wires? They allow the electric current, or the electricity means, to pass from the base to the light bulb to the tungsten filament. Then the tungsten filament will emit light. Second, we will talk about the glass bulb. It's made up of thin glass. What's the function of this glass? It prevents air from reaching the filament to protect it from burning. Why? Of course, because the air consists, which gas consists? Oxygen gas, and you know that oxygen gas helps in burning, and we want to prevent that. We want to save the filament from burning. I want this filament shine, emit light, not burn. So it contains one type of inert gases also. This inert gas called argon in the light bulb. Give reason the glass bulb is light and the light bulb is filled with inert gas, because this inert gas produces or protects the filament from burning when it heats up and increases in its time of lifetime. It will live more, and we can say that that is the function of the argon gas. Then we will talk about the base of the light bulb. Look at those images. Can you observe the difference between them? Yes, the base. What's the function of the base firstly? The function of the base, it carries the light bulb in an upright position. Second, it connects the light bulb to the electric circuit or to the electricity. I have two types of base: spiral, two-side nail base. The spiral, I will screw it. It has a piece of lead to connect the lamp to the electricity. The two-side nail, it has two-side nail and two pieces of lead to connect the lamp to the electricity. So the difference between the two images, just the base, the kind of